Yes, F05. All right, so. Where are like the hundreds of thousands of viewers? This doesn't make sense. All right. It's a tier list maker time. And I have a haven't seen category because there are some I haven't seen. There was one of these things that had 300 anime. Like, I'm not going to sit there and make a list of 300. I certainly haven't seen probably a good chunk of those, so it'd be a waste. So they got SABC. This did say butt cheeks, but I changed it to booty cheeks. Then there's literal shit, which I thought was funny. And then I added the haven't seen. So, I'm just going to start left to right. Or should I start right to left? Actually, maybe I'll get the ones that I haven't seen out of the way first. That might be good. But if I've seen a little bit of one, I'm gonna count that. So I'm gonna grade it on what little I've seen of it. So I haven't seen this. I hear it's really, really good. Just haven't seen it. I haven't seen this. I'm just not a big sports kind of guy. So I don't really know why this isn't shonen. Is it still technically shonen? Yeah, sports. They can all go. I haven't seen them. What I can't even see. What is this? I haven't seen it, I guess. What does that say? Origami? I haven't seen it. um, and I have not seen this, which I hear the first season's really good and the second season's booty cheeks. So I think that covers the things that I have seen and have not seen. No, wait, what the hell is this? I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it. All right, we're good now. We're good. We're good. All right, we'll just start left to right. We won't be like that. And there's two ways to go about this. I could go the route of I don't know, maybe just like my personal favorites. Like, it's kind of like mixed with nostalgia and stuff like that. Like, but I'd rather not. Like, I would rather just like do it based off of if I think it's like a genuinely good written like series, I guess. But some are also my favorites anyway. So, like Attack on Titan is S tier. Attack on Titan is S tier. Also, we really have to make sure that anybody that sees this sees the title of this stream. If you disagree with me, you are wrong. I'm just honestly sick and tired of everybody else's opinions, if you want to call them that. People are just wrong on like a lot of things. Like they're just wrong. No, there's no such thing as being entitled to an opinion. You either agree with me or you are wrong. Either our views align or you're wrong. So, but if you agree with me, then you're right. So there's the upside to that. So anyway, Attack on Titan is S tier. There's no debate. You know, for the people that have read the manga and they already know the ending, even if you complain about the ending, there's no universe in which an anime that is absolute peak from start to almost finish and then just has like maybe a mediocre ending eliminates the absolute greatness of what it was in the first place. So S tier. Disagree, you're wrong. Black Clover. I haven't even really I haven't even really thought about these. I'm just kind of going in blind. Black Clover is mid. That's a mid show. The thing about this too is I almost want to make like plus and minus if I really want to get specific. Hold on. Got a text here. I see. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Hold on. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. So yeah. Black Clover, C tier. It's just mid. I mean, most shonens are, to be honest. It's just a mid show. Like there's nothing really to say about it. It's okay. Character designs aren't great. Storyline isn't great. It's you know, it's all right in the power system department. Sort of interesting. Not like crazy unique, but it's tight. Oh yeah, I mean, not like a whole lot to say. Like that, it's like every mid shonen. There's not a lot to say. Now, see, Bleach I like better than Black Clover, but Bleach is still mid. It's just a mid show. It's a lot of copy paste generic shonen action material. The power system and stuff like that is certainly a lot better than Black Clover, and the character designs are way better than Black Clover, like not even close. And Bleach is the best out of the big three. So, you know, it is what it is. I could go into a lot more details on these things, but you know, not yet. Maybe sometime. Blue Exorcist is mid. You see the trend. It's actually worse than Black Clover. However, it is still mid. And there's not a whole lot to say about the show. Boruto is it's hard to say. I will put it in booty cheeks though. I don't think it quite deserves literal shit. but it is booty cheeks. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's kind of weird that they have Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z here. But that's, they're also mid, but lower on the spectrum. See, this is where I would have like plus and minuses, because Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, they'd probably get like a C minus. In terms of like story and stuff like that, it's definitely worse than Blue Exorcist. Character design, it could go either way on that one. It's mid. See, this is also what I was talking about earlier. Like, if I were to kind of base this off of like just like my personal favorites growing up and nostalgia, these would be higher, because I mean Dragon Ball Z, that's like one of the anime that got me into anime. So it's like, I loved it when I was younger. So anyway, Death Note is probably gonna get an A, just for now. These could change if I, once my thoughts gather together, we'll put it in A. I would probably say like lower A, but I can't put it in a lower A category. I'd have to make like a whole new one, I guess. But we'll put it in A for now. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is S tier. It is what it is. Again, keep in mind this is shonen genre. So, this isn't to say that it is like S as in best of all time amongst all anime. This is just the shonen genre. But amongst the shonen genre, it is S tier for sure. Disagree, you're wrong. Fairy Tail is literal shit. Fairy Tail is actually worse than Boruto. I don't even know, actually. See, sometimes that's even hard to say. These might just both be literal shit. Yeah, I'm thinking. So, well, I mean, we'll just put Boruto there. You know what? We'll just put it there. Literal shit. Fairy Tail is also literal shit. Disagree, you're wrong. Horrible character design. Just crazy repeat of like the humor, and it's so repetitive, and it just beats you over the head with like the same shit over and over. It is the absolute king of Power of Friendship, and not in a good way. You know what? Like, anime that has like Power of Friendship and like believing in yourself and just overcoming all obstacles, and it actually does it right though, is fucking Gurren Lagann. Like, that's an anime that you watch and like you don't care if it's Power of Friendship or ass pullery or too much of like just getting this power up because you believe in yourself so damn much and you overcome like the anti-spiral and all that, whatever. It just, for some reason it hits different. They do it right. Fairy Tail does it wrong. Fairy Tail does a lot of things wrong. It is literal shit. And again, what leads to me not thinking that everybody's entitled to their opinion is I'll be on like Facebook groups, and you'll have some clown on there saying that Fairy Tail is mid. They'll say like Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece are peak fiction, or like they'd probably put them somewhere in the AS category, and then Fairy Tail is mid. It's like, what is your threshold? What is your deal? How do you say that? How do you say Fairy Tail is mid? Mid? It's like you just like everything then. Like every shonen anime that you watch, you just fall in love with, apparently. Because if Fairy Tail is mid, I don't even want to know what you think is trash. That's so weird. It's like, no, these are mid. One Piece would go here. Naruto would go here. That's what's mid. Dragon Ball Z, Black Clover, are you kidding? These are mid. You put these up here, and then you'd put something like Fairy Tail in mid? What? That's just far too generous. You're just not even a critic. You're just like, you just don't know. Maybe these people have seen like 5 anime in total. Gintama is mid. Such an overrated anime. Just an overrated series. It's so unbelievably overrated. It's not clever with its comedy and its parody. It's really not. The humor is so unbelievably over the top, slapsticky, just like big yuck. And then people are like, oh, you gotta when you watch it and it gets like more serious, then like it's like a lot better. And it's like, no, it's mid. Not really that funny. Not clever in its parody shit that it does. Even its serious moments really aren't that serious. It's one of the most overrated series in existence, to be honest. Hunter x Hunter as an interesting placement. I'd probably put it in B, but like a high B. Like it'd probably be like a B plus. Again, it's overrated, but it's not like too bad. Like it's pretty good. It's good. It's good. It's definitely better than average. High B. High B. B plus. Character designs are all right. It's just I'm not a big fan of Gon. I don't think his character is that great at all. I find him to be a very, very, very generic character. Everybody's in love with Killua. See, the thing is like everybody loves Gon and Killua. Gon and Killua. All they talk about is Gon and Killua. They're little kids. Like the people that like Hunter x Hunter are probably like 14 or younger, and they like having a main protagonist or like the main heroes, main protagonists, whatever, to be like kids that look like them. The Ichigo is 15 at the start of the series, and he looks like a goddamn adult. You know, Goku's adult. Everybody's an adult except Gohan and Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. It's just like how they design the character. They look like Bleach and I don't know, Blue Exorcist and shit. Like their main characters are young, but like they don't look young. But like these kids, I don't actually know how old Gon and Killua are supposed to be. But they're just like little kids, man. I don't really care. Kurapika's a great character. It just has its moments. It really like for me stopped getting interesting during the Chimera Ant arc, and like that's everybody's favorite arc for some reason. And it was just really, really stupid. I actually thought it was filler. When I first started watching Hunter x Hunter and they stopped doing whatever the hell they were doing before and they go into this Chimera Ant arc, I thought it was filler. I thought it was filler. That's how stupid it was. I was like, dude, they stopped doing this cool shit and then all of a sudden they're like fighting these weird creatures that like most of them don't even look like ants. And I'm like, what? That is exactly the type of shit that would be filler. Like if there was something like that was introduced in like Bleach, that'd be 100% filler. That'd be a filler arc for sure. Ants, Chimera ants, and like your main Chimera ant dude is like just strong just for the sake of being strong because I don't know, they just knew he was going to be strong. They like purposely fed him the best food, and when he was in the womb of the mother ant or whatever the hell, and then she gave birth, and then he's like the strongest, and he was just super strong. And then he died to a nuke essentially, and then his three main subordinates had to basically donate their lives and energy to him to be revived, but he still died anyway because of the poison from the bomb. Spoilers. I disagree, you're wrong. Like, seriously, are you kidding? Like, that was the whole thing? They're like, oh, he's a well-written character. Not really. I mean, granted, like, the ending where he's dying from the poison when him and the blind chick are playing checkers or whatever the hell. Like, yeah, that was sad. But, like, a sad moment, that's pretty much what people remember. They remember, like, a really sad moment with Meruem, and then they're like, oh, greatest written anime villain of all time. Nah, not really. Not that well written, and also kind of fucking weak, to be honest. I mean, the whole verse is kind of weak, so I guess it makes sense. At least from what we've seen um, in the anime. I don't know how much more the manga goes in. So yeah, whatever. It's like it's all right. It's an okay show. JoJo's is I'm gonna put it in A. It is character designs are insanely good. Power system is insanely good. Story is simple yet good. But it's not even really that simple. I mean, they go through a bunch of different like arcs for the JoJo's, and it's not like an anthology or anything like that where like the previous arc doesn't matter to the next arc. They all like intertwine. Um they're just focusing on different JoJo's, you know? It's really good. People that don't like it are wrong. You're just wrong. If you don't like it, you're wrong. That's not, again, disagree, you're wrong. JoJo's it's damn near peak. Like it's close. Like, you know, I'm not I've just been watching the anime. Most of this is based off of anime. So, obviously manga could be better. Maybe if I read the Hunter x Hunter manga, it might change my mind. Maybe I'll find a different tier list of manga. Well, I'd have to read the manga first, but you know, like this is based off of anime versions. Uh so, you know, some things could go up, some things could go down. If I were to base it off of the series like as a whole, but based on the anime, based on what I've seen so far, where I am at, which just got done with Jolene's arc, it's A. I mean, it's definitely above Death Note in terms of like just overall everything, basically. All right. So we got Rurouni Kenshin. Um, I'm gonna put this in the B. I think it's slightly overrated by the people that have seen it. There's a lot of youngins nowadays that don't know Rurouni Kenshin. I'm excited for the remake though. I hope they don't like change it up too much. Like I really just hope they keep it with what it is. And obviously the animation will be updated. So yeah. I mean I'm not going to say a whole lot about it. It's a fairly solid show. So weird that we don't have a Booty Cheeks. Boruto was in here. My hero. Um, man, this one actually is close to being in Booty Cheeks. I actually almost want to think that I'm going to put it there. Oh, man, just got done saying something about the booty cheeks tier. We got booty cheeks. I was thinking about C just because, like, it's a very, very typical, like, standard shonen, but it's actually just worse. It's actually just worse. The character design is atrocious in My Hero. I mean, it's absolutely awful. They didn't try. Like, they didn't try. They just made a bunch of generic looking characters, like as many of them as possible, and they all just look stupid and their powers are stupid. And most of them you don't even actually know what their powers are. Like, I mean, they'll once in a while, actually often, they'll show a character, they'll say what their name is, they'll say what their hero name is, and they'll say what their quirk is. And you never like remember, because the characters are so forgettable. There are like, you can probably count on one hand how many decent characters there are in My Hero out of like hundreds of characters that are in this show, man. It's pretty bad. Knights of Sidonia better be S tier or you unsub. Well, it's not even in here, is it? So, joke's on you. Yeah, Bleach is in C tier. Do you want me to explain it again, or are you going to watch the VOD? Oh, man. You'll watch the VOD, then unsub. Fair enough, fair enough. Naruto's going to be in C tier. Naruto is it's the OG Naruto, because I don't know if this is supposed to be just OG Naruto or this is supposed to also include Naruto Shippuden. Oh wait, Naruto Shippuden's right here, isn't it? I can't even see it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. I'm actually gonna put Naruto in like B, like lower B tier, and then we got Shippuden, which can be C tier. Like OG Naruto, like seemed like it was gonna go in like a cool direction, and it was pretty cool. But then Shippuden really just fucked things up. It went from like ninjas, which is what it's supposed to be about, and just doing cool ninja things, I guess. Not terribly overly complicated, but Naruto's got his little demon fox inside of him, so shit was bound to hit the fan at some point, but could have been cool. And then Shippuden hit. Then they're gonna introduce just a lot of things. Well, Naruto hit a wall. It just seemed like he got worse as time went on. And he just does one move that he struggles to do. He needs to make a shadow clone to help him do his one move. Just kind of sad and pathetic, to be honest. And then Demon Fox Boy energy bails him out. Talk no Jutsu bails him out. And then they introduce aliens. Hold on, let me read what you said here. This puts Hunter x Hunter on my radar. Doesn't Naruto really struggle with filler arcs? It does. Yeah, Naruto does. A lot of filler arcs in Naruto as well, just like Bleach. So, and you agree with AOT and FMA being S tier and above Death Note? Yeah. Yeah, you should watch Hunter x Hunter. I think you'd like it. I don't I mean, I don't think you'd like JoJo, but I also didn't think that you would like pretty much any of the anime I've recommended you. I still have yet to really figure out what like makes you tick. In terms of anime. I don't really sometimes I just don't understand. Cuz you're seemingly genuinely enjoying the Bleach filler. So I feel like you would just enjoy anything. Probably not Dragon Ball Z though. These are borderline booty cheeks, but there's no real like C plus like plus or minus on any of these, but we'll just do it like that, I suppose. Doesn't JoJo demand reading the manga? I don't know. I've never heard of that. I've just watched the anime, so this is all based on anime. Next, we got Seven Deadly Sins, which I am going to put in booty cheeks because it is booty cheeks. Started off kind of interesting, and then I think just after season 1, it just fell off and kept getting worse every season. So, bada bing, a bada boom. One Piece is mid. Back to Seven Deadly Sins. The only like cool thing about Seven Deadly Sins is Escanor. That's like pretty much. I just started watching the series in hopes I could see more of a character named Escanor, and then when he wasn't in it, I was really disappointed. I have seen a little bit of One Punch Man, and from what I have seen, and that was my conditions here. You only saw the first season of Seven Deadly Sins, and you're glad you didn't move forward. Yeah, that was a good call, dude. That was a very good call. From what I've seen of One Punch Man, I'd probably put it in B. I don't know where exactly. Could be a high C. It could be a low B. I'm not really sure. I need to watch more of it though. So that's. But my condition of this is that even if I've seen a little bit of it, I'm gonna grade it based on what I've seen. Soul Eater is. Oh, this one's actually kind of tough. Soul Eater is somewhere in B. Soul Eater is actually a really nifty anime, and the only thing that's truly bad about it is the ending. It'd be high C, low B. We're just gonna put it in B because there's a lot in C right now. But interesting story, concept, characters. What you like in an anime? You're gonna two really big bouncy hints. Yeah. I wonder. I wonder, dude. Well, then for you, Bleach is probably S tier when like Orihime and Rangiku are on screen. And if you watch Naruto, then it'd be Tsunade. Does One Punch Man have big bouncy hints? Yeah, why doesn't this list have Code Geass? I was wondering that myself. They got all this trash down here. They got sports. They have 3 sports. And some things I like that. What is this? I can't even see the title of it. What is it? Never seen that. Promise Neverland. Apparently season 1 is good and season 2 is trash. What was my last name? Oh yeah, Soul Eater. Soul Eater. Yeah. So yeah, good. It's really unique. It's a unique anime. It does have kind of a shitty ending. Not like a sad or like depressing ending. It's just like felt really, really rushed. I don't know how the manga does it, but anime wise, the ending seemed really rushed. If that's not too much of a concern, I'd say the only other bad thing is like sometimes the comedic relief is like just a hair too much. Maybe if they turned it down on the dial one or two clicks, it would be a little better. But it's pretty good. Yeah, Yo-Yo Hacky Sack. One of my personal favorites, because it's a personal favorite of mine. I could probably like just it's above S. Um, I mean, I'd probably put it somewhere in B. If I want to get bias and nostalgia out of the way, I'd, I mean, actually no. If I completely wanted to get bias and nostalgia out of the way, it'd probably just be a C tier anime. But we're gonna put it in B. We're gonna put it in B. So disagree, you're wrong. Listen, at the end of the day, these are all mostly really cookie cutter shonen anime. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't all be great like Attack on. Are we really going to say Yo-Yo Hacky Sack is as good as Attack on Titan or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Or Death Note or JoJo's? I don't know. We're going to put it in the same tier as them? I don't know, dude. It's not like super great. Violet Evergarden is probably somewhere in A. It's really good. Super good. There's a lot missing from here. Like there's like a lot that could be here. But you got to have like Code Geass. You got to have like Gurren Lagann. Might as well have Violet Evergarden here if they're gonna have sports. Like I know really like shonen is supposed to just be like something what is it? The target audience is generally like younger men. So that would be sports, but I feel like I would just put sports in its own category, to be honest. They could have Fire Force on here. They could have Magi on here. S tier. Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist, Knights of Sidonia, Violet, One Punch Man, Bleach, Code Geass. S tier. AOT, FMA, B tier, Knights of Sidonia. A, Violet, One Punch Man, Bleach, Code Geass. B, Assassination Classroom. Chainsaw Man, I have not seen yet. B is Assassination Classroom, most everything else. Yeah. Well, you can see. Well, you obviously can't count the haven't seen, but most of the categories or most of the anime are in the B and C area, because that's just kind of what it is. You got some booty cheeks here and some literal shit. I don't even know, man. Seven Deadly Sins might be literal shit. I don't know. Escanor carries the show, so it gets to the booty cheeks. My Hero isn't much better. These are difficult to rate for how bad they are. Are they literal shit or are they just booty cheeks? And that's I feel like that's such a fine line, though. Because your booty cheeks aren't far away from literal shit. So. Or was the one that they were all in the towers and they are trying to be assassinated? Was that Promised Neverland? I don't know. I don't know. I know in Magi they go into towers and stuff like that. I don't know if they're trying to be assassinated though. High Rise Invasion. Where would you put that? C tier? Hmm. Where would you put um uh Gurren Lagann is B? Gurren Lagann is B. Hmm. If you if you remove nostalgia. Yeah, no, you're probably right. You're probably right, dude. If you were to remove nostalgia and just actually try and look at it from a point of view of being like, is the storyline that great and character design and all that stuff? Yeah, it'd be like a triple S tier. League of Legends tier list. Well, anyway, here's this is my tier list, and if you disagree, you're wrong. Now, there look at these tier lists. Anime waifu tier list. There's 900 characters, dude. Who would make a tier list with 900 characters? You know how long that would take? All right, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. What's that from? A Demon Slayer tier list. What does that mean, though? What is this? What does this mean? Characters? Okay, characters. Wait. Then what's this one? Just characters? Is this manga? I mean, these are all like, yeah, okay. Oh man, there's like a lot to go through. There's a lot to think about. I don't even know where to start. Well, I wouldn't do this. This has 300. I'm not doing that. I haven't seen that many. Project Sekai colorful stage character. Nope. So I did the shonen. Naruto all character. Use this one. No, not all characters. No way. Anime favorites. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Well, how many would this be? 14 times 14 times 11 is a lot. Plus this. Again, I probably have not seen a good chunk of these. So I probably wouldn't even put anything in G. I'm not going to do this right now. I don't even have time to do this right now. This is too much. I could possibly do this at a different point because it wouldn't take as long as I would think, because I'd put a shit ton. I would rename this haven't seen, and there'd be a lot here. There'd be a lot. So different day. I'm not doing My Hero. Almost all characters, no. Haven't seen. I think I did a JoJo characters once. My Hero ship, no. I don't even know what Ensemble Stars is. Main characters? Attack on Titan. What do we got? Is there an anime version? Anime characters. How many? See, I'm not even going to be able to remember some of these people to even rank them. Like, who is this? Who is this? Yeah. Naruto. My Hero, no. 1,300 anime. Oh, Dr. Stone is also highly overrated. It's really not that good. Dragon Ball characters. Anime protagonists. Depends on how many there are. Ooh, haven't watched. Look at that. Like, how quickly could I do this? Yeah, overrated. Is this now for me? Or is this now? Sometimes they just look all the same. Like, at some point, who is this? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell who some of these people are, to be honest. Yeah, there's so many people that I don't know. Ichigo's aight. This guy's good. This guy's really good. He could be S. I don't know. S. I don't like Light that much, but he's a really good character at the same time, so I feel like I know who this person is. Like, I'm just drawing a blank right now. My mind is like has been overloaded. Who are these characters? Like, seriously. Mob is good. Mob's like up there. Gosh. Who are you? Who are you? Yeah, you're generic. Who are you? It's a panda. Who's this? Is this Blue Exorcist guy? Let's see. I actually haven't seen The Life of Psyche K. Or Life of Psyche? Psyche K, isn't it? I don't know. He's alright. I don't know. Honestly, it's just whatever. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I probably know some of these people, and I'm not thinking clearly. But off the rip, I don't know. I don't remember. Like I know who this person is, and I just can't think of where they're from. Who are you? Oh yeah, Simone. My boy Simone is probably, honestly, I'm putting him in S. Disagree, you're wrong. Guy from Food Wars, I think. Spike is good. Put Spike in probably A somewhere. Can't think. Who are you? You are up here somewhere. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you people? Oh wait, no, I know who she is. But still not super great of a character. Who are you? Who are you? I know who you are, and you're not that great. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Cat lady, who are you? Luffy, you are also not that great. Oh, incoming One Piece fans. 0 viewer stream. They just raid. They smell the blood already. Luffy is not that great of a character. Like, he's just another stereotypical shonen uh this guy's like probably fucking S tier, to be honest. Um Luffy is a stereotypical. Sorry, let me finish this so I can gather my thoughts. Okay. Luffy, I haven't watched. Who are these people? Luffy is a stereotypical main protagonist, honestly. He just is. He's very, 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 very stereotypical. He's the overly happy, overly excited character, and then when he gets like mad and he shows like some anger or whatever, the people like all like they cream their pants because they think that's like the craziest thing they've ever seen. Like, oh my gosh, he's typically really happy and adventurous and all this stuff, and then like he shows like some anger and they're like, oh man, look at his fucking like character development, and it's like, dude, that's so common. That's so common. Luffy doesn't do it better than anybody else, and he certainly ain't the first person to do it. So, like, just because the happy, it's like going happy go lucky, and then like he has these moments where he shows like anger, like this raw, pure anger, and then like when people see it, they're like, oh, it gave me chills the first time I saw it, and all this stuff, and they're like, oh my god, like A tier, like such good character, like design and development. It's like, nope, it's generic. It's been done, but like it's weird if you don't show a range of emotions. Like, why is that so? Like Naruto's worse. He like only gets angry when like he starts to tap into his demon fox. But who the fuck is this? Why is he in C tier? I don't even know. We're just gonna keep him there though, or her. Can't tell. Is this from like Ranma 1.5 or some trash? Who is this? What are they holding? Corn? I can't even see. Anyway, Luffy is so overrated, just like One Piece. One Piece as a whole is overrated. It's very mid. That's the worst of the big three, too. Overly used, rehashed like shit that they do in every single damn episode. Everybody that has seen, see, the difference is I can take a step back like I did in my previous tier list. I can take a step back and be like, yeah, my personal favorites might be like Yu Yu Hakusho and Gurren Lagann and stuff like that, and for like shonen types of anime. But I can take a step back and I can be like, all right, like just put the bias aside, put the nostalgia aside, and I can rate it accordingly for what it actually is. Again, it'd be a different tier list if it was like my personal favorites. But if I'm going to look at it, what I think is actually good writing and stuff like that, then yeah, they're going to be like a little bit lower on the tier list. But One Piece fans can't do that because they have invested so much of their time. They've seen it. They've seen 1,000 episodes. They've started since like 2002 or earlier, whenever the fuck the trash mid show came out. And they've watched it and they developed Stockholm syndrome, and now they think it's the greatest thing ever. And they can't let go. And it has to be the greatest thing ever because they've invested that much time into it. So for their psyche's sake, I really hope it ends well. Like I hope the show ends very on a good note. But in all honesty, even if it doesn't, from like a writing standpoint, if it ends and it's really, really trash, One Piece fans won't admit it. They can't. They're too invested. There's no way that they could admit that after investing their time in over 1,000 episodes, maybe 1,000 more before it actually ends, that it ended poorly. They're too far gone. Stockholm syndrome. They're too far gone. There's no helping them. There's no saving them. There might be like a few that have finally seen the light, but yeah, I don't know who the fuck these people are. Disagree, you're wrong. And then what do we do here? Peace, Demon Slayer, My Hero. How many characters are there? There's so many. There's just too many. Wait, 1A? Just the 1A class? Okay. We'll do this real quick. This show sucks, by the way. Go away. Go away. Go away. Oh, what a weird. My love, baby. You're cool. You're pretty cool, I guess. So that's supposed to be. And please go away. This guy's a Yeah, there's like some like I don't know who the fuck this person is actually. Yeah. I do like Red Riot. I have to change these because I'm not gonna call these children my love. I don't know if I like the wording on that either. Okay, let's just do this. Simple. Is she all right? He's all right. He's honestly, I don't care for so much of these. I don't like Earphone Jack Girl. I don't like Froppy that much either. She's okay. I guess I have to like lower my standards a bit. Or no, raise my standards? I don't know. I have to like not be as critical because they're all like not really that good in the first place. So like those two are my favorite. And then I do like her just because like her demeanor is like pretty chill. He's cool too. Would I put him in A? Again, I have to like be a little bit more lenient. This guy's kind of cool. Why can't I put anybody? There we go. Acid Girl. Yeah, not a fan of any. I don't even really know who these people are. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. He's like okay. Naval laser guy. He's the lightning guy, I think. Or electricity. There could be maybe one more in A. I really don't know who it would be. Maybe her. Maybe. I also don't like her power. It just seems like really like I feel like she could just literally make anything. Like she made a serum to try and make this giant to make Magia fall asleep. Like I don't even know how it works actually. I don't know how she can just do it. I feel like sometimes she just does. You need to make a really potent serum to make this big guy fall asleep. Okay, jing, 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 like just like pulling the serum out of her chest. And it's like, all right. How did that work again? I don't know. That's about the best I can do for this one. Disagree, you're wrong. Did I do that? Or I was thinking about doing this, wasn't I? This is the anime one. Yeah, we can do this one too. Okay. And then after this one, I'm probably just gonna be done streaming. Probably. Maybe. Probably. All right. I like starting with the low. I like going from like bottom to top. This is a hot take and disagree. Well, no, wait. I gotta start bottom to top. Okay, here we go. Who do I think is D? See, the characters in this show are actually pretty decent, like in terms of design and stuff. It's not bad at all. Who would I put in D? Who do I think is actually a D tier character though? Not like a whole lot, honestly. But we gotta. So actually, maybe it's better to start at the top. So yeah, so we'll do the hot take. There are some that I kind of don't remember though, too, to be fair. Not like a whole lot. There's definitely some that don't have that much screen time, so it's kind of hard to judge their character as a whole. Here's the hot take. I'm going to have this is going to be more like well, it's not nostalgia, it's just like more favoritism and bias, I guess, cuz I'm going to have characters in each category. My favorite character, S tier. It's a hot take. This is a hot take. Zenitsu is my favorite character. Disagree, you're wrong. Therefore, it's not a hot take because it's correct. Objectively, this is the best character in the show. Like this guy, you don't know much about him. Like you don't know a whole lot. Speaking from the anime perspective, okay? It's not like you know a whole lot about this guy. He seems like a relatively respectful dude that trained Tanjiro and some other people. But like you don't really know like a terrible like amount of like his character. So it's really hard to judge. So I just put him in C because I don't know. This guy is funny, but like you also don't know a whole lot about him. He helps makes the sword. He helps make the swords for people, and he gets very angry at Tanjiro, and it's funny. Like he's like definitely very useful, but he's also comedic relief, and I don't really know. You'd have to put him in C, honestly, because you just don't fucking know. He's not D. Like he's not terrible. It's just like I don't know much about him. Yeah, I mean, you see where this is going? Like, who the fuck is this again? There's some people I'm not going to remember either. I do like this guy a lot. He's probably going to be. I'm going to put him in A. I do like him a lot. This guy. Yeah, it's just a lot of this happening. Inosuke's good. I didn't like him at first. Well, not like. Yeah, I didn't like him at first, actually. My first, like, run through of this anime, I probably would have put him in C. But he's growing on me a bit. yeah. This, you know, we'll give her a B. Who the fuck is this again? It's just you don't know too much about these people. Who the fuck is this again? Is this the dude that like they found in the forest fighting the spiders? Yeah, I mean, he's just the bad guy. I'd probably put him in B though. Nezuko is really overrated as a character. She's just like some fetishy waifu for like the perverts out there. She's like a child, for God's sakes, people. Gotta calm down your like weird fantasy fetishes for that type of shit, man. So like the weirdos would put her up here for like not good reasons, honestly. They're I don't know, their whole Rule 34 shit that they probably sit there and look at every goddamn day. Like really as a character, is she that great? What has she done? What has she said? Nothing. I mean, she's getting a little bit of development here and there, but like it's still not much to go off of. Like again, not terrible. I don't even feel like I could put her in B. I mean, you know what I mean? Like she's not bad. You just can you there you go. You just don't like know too much. She's just this demon. She's Tanjiro's sister, turned into a demon, and she just sits in his crate that he carries on his back because she can't stay in the sunlight or she'll die. And then, like, once in a while, or not once in a while, like, often she comes out of the box to help Tanjiro fight. But, like, that's all you know. So, how could you even, how could again, who are you and what have you done? Now, this guy, out of the, what do they call him? What do they call him? The Hashira. He has the most development in the anime out of the Hashira. I think that's what they're called. Hashira? I have to look that up at some point. Hold on. Well, actually, no, just forget it. We're going to call him Hashira. So he probably has the most next to this guy. Probably. Or next to this guy. I don't know. I mean, still not knowing too much about these characters. You're going to go and see as well because so he probably I liked him. But I mean, you know him for such a short amount of time. But like I like him more than Muzan, so I'm not gonna put him in B. Oops. So probably can you get ahead of there you go. Probably that. Don't even remember who you are. You look like a cracked out Toshiro. You are a cracked out Hitsugaya from Bleach. Who are you? Just don't know a I actually well, I do like this chick, but again, not like to a point where I could put you in like A tier or anything like that. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Yeah, she wait, was this the one wasn't this the one that the other two chicks bought from the dude that was just yeah, she's cool. You know what? Fuck it. Might not even be the same person I'm thinking of. You are somewhere in here. All right, we got Tanjiro. Got to put Tanjiro in A somewhere. You know the most about him. Do I like Tanjiro more than Rengoku though? I mean, you know more about Tanjiro, but Rengoku's kind of a beast. Yeah, you're just going somewhere in here, and you are probably there. I can't say anybody's D. I can't say I hate any of these characters or I think they're trash. I don't really like this guy, but he's not that bad either. Who 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 are some of these people? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can justify putting any of these characters in D. Like maybe you could say him since he's the main bad guy and he does terrible things. Like that train of thought, you could put somebody in D because you don't like him because he's a bad person or a bad demon, I guess. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of train of thought you're going with. But like, I want to put the characters that seem like they have something interesting to them higher up. I guess that's my train of thought. So yeah, disagree. You're wrong. Can't wait for Stryker to see this one. Yeah, numero uno, best character in the show by far. And if you disagree, you are wrong. So that's gonna be my anime character lists for the day. Short stream, but I got somewhere to be. You know how it goes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I look forward to Striker's response to my lists that he didn't see when he was gone. And if anybody else that stopped by, thanks. Hope you enjoyed. And if you disagreed, you were wrong. Peace out.